got the touch. You got the power.
What's happening, everybody? Jaycoon here with a little video about Injustice 2. Now, we haven't had any official news in quite some time in regards to any updates to the roster, or even when exactly the game will be coming out in 2017. But I did see something the other day that could give us a hint on not exactly the next character we're going to be seeing, but more of a speculation of who we could wind up seeing in the future. So the Injustice mobile game is still actively updated, and just recently they released a character that was never in the first game. And that character is Jessica Cruz, a new Green Lantern that was recently introduced when DC Comics did their Rebirth storyline. She has a completely original character model and moveset, and I get the feeling that her release on the mobile game will ultimately lead to her reveal in Injustice 2. Now, I know this may cause a stir in the Hal Jordan and John Stewart fan clubs, but this could be a big possibility that she'll make it to the roster. Now, I'm not making any predictions that I am 100% saying yes, she is who we're going to get for Green Lantern, but let's look at everything we know so far. Injustice 2 is going to be picking up where the first game left off, which means everything that we've seen in the story mode of the first game is what is being used for the source material. This will also mean that the Injustice comic is part of this as well, which is still going on to this day, distributed by DC Comics and approved by NetherRealm to be the correct chain of events that led up to the first game's story mode. As much as it pains me to say this, in the Injustice timeline, the entire Green Lantern Corps is pretty much dead. Kyle Rayner was murdered by Sinestro just outside of Earth's orbit, and John Stewart was also killed by him in a conflict with Superman's regime, which also resulted in Guy Gardner and the rest of the Green Lantern Corps getting killed along with them. And as we saw in the Injustice story mode, Hal gave up his green ring and joined Sinestro as a Yellow Lantern, and by the end of the story mode, we saw him give up that ring as well to face judgment before the Guardians of the Universe. Doesn't leave many choices left, does it? This basically leaves only two people left to fill the role of Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz. Now, don't get me wrong, as a Green Lantern player, I'm not really upset with anyone they choose to be added in Injustice 2, as long as Green Lantern is represented. And for all I know, they could wind up tweaking the storyline to where Hal or any of the other Lanterns wind up returning. But from where I'm sitting, it seems very likely that we'll see Jessica in Injustice 2, if for nothing else they've already spent the time and money making a character model for her, and it would seem wasteful only to use her in the mobile game, when said game is more than likely either going to get a massive update or a straight up sequel when Injustice 2 drops. But hey, this is all speculation on my part, and I encourage everyone to take it with a grain of salt until we hear something official from NetherRealm Studios, which I pray is very, very soon. That's all I have for right now, but if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.